What's going on, everyone? This is Sheets with Adam Perry, and unlike yesterday, we have a full 400,000 game slate tonight, and we're gonna just kind of attack it. And I really do like the way Adam characterized slates like this a few weeks ago. Some people get very intimidated by having big slates, but the more automated your systems are, and the more your process kind of relies on on computer power, the more you're going to get an edge from playing these big slates, because you're just not going to be able, even if you did have like incredible no ball knowledge, to implore on every single player. You just don't have it. You know what I mean? There's just way too many variables for a human being to process and to make all the individual tweaks that, even if you were good at it, could make it work. And again, so many different combinations of stacks and substacks and mini stacks and things like that. I mean, to hand build into that type of environment is just very, very difficult. So I'm kind of psyched to try to kind of get into it. Now, with that said, I mean, first things first, I happen to have made the mistake and looked at the weather for today, and there's like a whole bunch of awful yellow. You know what I mean? Like if it's like orange red, I'll be like, okay, not a big deal. But these yellows are like kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So to say the least, that's something that needs to be monitored. I guess the best way to describe it.
We've got one yellow orange, right, in Kansas City.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We do have a yellow orange in Kansas City, but you know what? That's I guess for later, and there's really nothing you can do about it right now. You just gotta keep watching and hope that by the time you put your lineups in, that you have some kind of resolution. But I never really settled on what to do if like the games are legitimately orange, whatever that means. I always was of the type that if there was any like reasonable doubt at all, I would just exit. And I've heard arguments. I mean, I've heard arguments that make sense. That, well, it depends on the ownership, I guess. If it was a really, really great stack that you're going to get now low owned because of weather concerns, maybe it's worth the shot. But I don't know. It's like getting a zero is kind of bad. So I don't know. It is a big slate, and it's a big enough slate where, if it gets down to the end, and Kansas City is it's 8:10 p.m. and it's still orange, I have no problem just dexing it. That's kind of the way I look at
it. I mean, luckily, I don't think it's going to be a very meaningful game on this slate. There's 13 games. It's kind of got middling totals, middling pitchers. We'll see. I mean, we'll see how much we get to.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
I don't think it's going to be like a huge deal.
So I kind of lied. I said I would be at my monitor, but now I'm back in the auxiliary office, to say the least. So we're gonna have to do. We're gonna share the screen, and at first it's gonna look like one of those one of those things. But then hopefully it's now gonna share the SaberSim screen. And again, for those watching the first time, again, we're gonna have Adam and me just kind of independently build with different settings, or maybe the same settings. I'm not even sure what I'm doing yet. And then we're just going to see what we get as an early look. And again, the most important thing is to take a look at our process and see what of this makes sense for you, and just kind of we share our best practices, which are certainly not guaranteed to be the best, but they're the best as far as we're concerned. So that's all we could do. So again, first things first, I put my lineups into the entry editor, and today I'm playing 3 lineups in a perfect game, and then it's a weird lottery amount. It's like a $10, and I don't know why I'm getting so stubborn. I don't want to play 150 of a $10. I'd play it if an $8, but I still want to do it if a 10 for some reason. I think maybe it's psychological because it's a double-digit entry fee. Maybe I don't want to play 150. So this is like very advanced portfolio management technique, right? Like you see the one, then you got to reduce your buy-ins again. So I'm playing 100 of that. I'm playing one, and then I'm the usual. I play 3 in the perfect game, 1 of the battery, 1 of the ball 4, and that's what I'm going to build for a portfolio of all of that. So using the portfolio diversification tool that SaberSim is offering now, we're going to try it. So the first thing I'm going to do is figure out what projections I want to use. And listen, just because I just did mine, I may as well use mine. So I'm going to, from offsite here,
yours are interesting. Did you look at yours?
No, I haven't looked at anything yet.
The pitchers are kind of all bunched up. So we'll see.
Okay.
I imagine I'm going to guess that we're pretty spread out at pitcher.
Yes.
Then, sorry. Go ahead.
No. You can take your guesses. I mean, I did look, and I built like kind of like if I didn't have an optimizer, like when I would play with my projections, and it was going to be, just so you know, it was going to be Woo and DraftKings. It was going to be Woo, Kramer, and Astros. That was going to be my very unscientific approach. But we're going to see what I actually get here. So
one batter is standing out.
What's that?
One batter is standing out, which is rare.
Oh, really? Who's that?
Yeah, Tyler O'Neill is coming up as like on the value score.
Really?
He's with all the pitchers at the top.
What? Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. What team is he on? Baltimore?
He's on Baltimore now.
He's got a big total too. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's see.
So I'm gonna use my projections. I'm gonna build a full 20,000, and because it's a big slate, we are going to demand the good stuff. So for me, 5 3s, 5 2s, 5s, and I will throw in the 4 4s as I want to do. And it's and 49,000 min salary. I'm not making any changes there, and we're just going to fly.
You're getting less greedy than me. I demanded 5 2s and 5 3s only.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just see, just for the hell of it, what's this? Wow. So draft. Yeah, look at Tyler O'Neill. I have a 9-point projection on him at 3,300. Yeah. So we'll see how that plays. What's Baltimore? They were going to look at anyway.
Yeah.
It's funny because I hand built on FanDuel just to see what it would look like, and I was going to play Baltimore with I forget which one. It was going to be between the Yankees and the Cubs or something like that. But
they're playing Colorado, which is even not in Coors, is the nut matchup. Like,
right. And Baltimore itself is a pretty good park anyway.
Yeah, and it's gotten better for. Wasn't it like better for lefties and not righties, and now it's better for righties too?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I heard. I think Shit My Money talked about this.
Yeah.
How they changed, either they moved in the left field fence a little or something, or lowered the height of it. So it used to be stronger for lefties. Now it's kind of playing equally for both sides.
Well, I say that. Well, I will say this without confirming or denying that there are very few people that obsess more about Baltimore Orioles than him. So
that's right.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt of this.
That's right. Okay. I give him credit for that knowledge.
So we're gonna run the Sims here and see what we get. So I guess we're gonna presume that I'm gonna be getting a bunch of Tyler O'Neill. I guess. Maybe my projections are a little high. We'll see though. We shall see. Kyle Freeland is pitching today. It looks like, right?
Kyle Freeland, yeah. So you got the righty O'Neill against Freeland. And the thing about Colorado is like their starting pitching's.
Freeland is annoying. You know, like
he is.
He is annoying, so I'm curious to see. Now the Dodgers, I presume, are going to have just a good overall total.
In Boston against Bayo.
Oh, that's who they're against. Bayo. Bayo's not. No, he's not the. He's not
a slouch. But Boston's probably the best park on this slate. Then Phillies and Yankees look good. You've got who's pitching?
Will Warren against Taijuan Walker, I think.
Yeah, especially Yankees.
So let's see what we have here. So now
Well,
again, it's diversifying the lineups here, and we're going to see what we get. I'm going to predict. It's so bad. It's like so stupid because I never get these right. But I'll go with fine. I'll go with Baltimore and I guess Houston. So we'll see what we get. All right. So first let's open this up. Oh, wait,
yeah.
we have to do this way, right? Hold on.
I think you're going to get some of the higher totals in there. The Yankees, the Dodgers, maybe Tampa and Cincinnati. That's kind of a good one.
Okay, so players, pitchers, looks like 28% Jeffrey Springs. The guy I was actually actively trying to stack against when I was hand building. And then, of course, 22% Kyle Freeland. And then 22% Mackenzie Gore. This is not what my portfolio diversification tool has been giving me recently.
Yeah, you're definitely on Diversifier, right?
I sure am. So first we'll save to all, and then we'll see what kind of stacks we're getting. Actually, I am getting 20% Kramer, so I guess that's got to be paired at least with some Baltimores. But let's just see.
Let's see what the stacks.
That is all this is very surprising to me. Let's go into the contest look first. Oh no, that's the build look gives the money exposure, right? Okay. So let's go into the money exposure here. And then we'll look at the stacks. Loading build.
I was pretty close to you on pitching.
All right, let's see. Stack exposures. Team stacks at the top of the list is, of course, the Washington Nationals. Okay. Don't even know who they're playing. Washington is against who?
Minnesota.
Who's the pitcher for Minnesota?
Let's see. It can't be, probably not someone great. It is Gore versus Zebby Matthews.
Zebby Matthews. So I'm right now getting 24% Washington. They are the Nationals, right? Still not like the Washington baseball team.
Right. The Senators.
Right. Washington baseball team.
Yeah. The Washington baseball team.
Yeah. And then the Cubs and the Phillies. So Saberson was like, you know what? We were accused in chat of being too chalky. And we're rebelling in fine style today, it looks like. So what on earth are you getting?
Okay, so I'm just completely spread out.
All right, let me unshare my screen.
But I am getting.
Hang on, I'm sharing my screen now. You can share yours, guys.
Okay, let's see. Share. So the interesting thing is I'm right with you on pitching.
Oh wow. Okay.
Not right with you. I've got a little bit different, but like I've got most Springs, then Kramer. Wow. I've got Gore up there, some Logan Webb, some Woo, and I've got Freeland at 8%, which is not nothing.
No.
For a team, for Colorado against 5.5 total. You had like what, 15% Freeland?
I think it was more. Yeah.
More. Yeah. So, we're kind of close on the pitching. On the hitting, we're kind of there. But so I'll go to my 5-mans. I've got Washington, but then I've got Mets with them. So Mets they're
against somebody good, right?
I think.
And Logan Webb, right?
See, Mets. Yeah, in San Francisco.
Ooh.
Playing the leverage game. So, yeah, it's not getting as chalky as we'd expect. And I've got Oakland. It's really playing the leverage game. Seattle has a decent total. But, look at how spread out I am. Just a little bit of everything.
How many lineups did you build for?
For 150.
150. Okay.
Yeah. So, really spread out. And not that Tyler O'Neill. So, my biggest exposed batters.
Yeah. So no Tyler O'Neill, I guess.
No.
All right.
Nimmo,
that's your top owned guy in total?
Nimmo's my top owned guy. And then why not the 9th hitter for the Mets?
And it's only 16%. It's not like you have that much of anybody.
No, I am just completely kind of spread out, getting to everyone. I like that. it's interesting how you got two pretty high total teams after Washington.
Right.
You got Cubs and Phillies, not bad, and Cubs against the White Sox was pretty good. So
yeah. Now just again, because people might ask, I mean, do you mess around, or would you consider messing around with the field lineups in baseball, or no?
I would love to. I don't think I'm quite good enough. There's some sports where I do it.
Yeah.
And some of the one, so the reason, so like I've been messing around with MMA this week.
Okay.
And I want to build fields. And I think SaberSim's just kind of weak in the MMA fields. And two, you need to get so different anyway that like if it just accomplishes getting me a different set of lineups than other people, it may be plus EV. And so there's certain sports where I do it, but not doing it with baseball. We should look too. So if I use Goldie's stuff, I get, so here I'm closer, even closer to you on the pitching. I've got Springs, Gore, and then 20% Freeland.
Wait a minute. So the first set you ran with what? With SaberSim. And with Goldies, you where are you with Goldie now?
With Goldie, I'm Springs as my top owned pitcher, followed by Mackenzie Gore, and then I've got 20% Freeland.
Yeah, so that sounds more like what I have.
Yeah, let's see the stacks. Yeah,
now you're in Washington. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Washington, then the Oakland, but the Cubs there. I don't have the Philly like you got, but a little bit more concentration and similar sort of thing. So, I mean, I guess what that tells us is that SaberSim is lower than other places on Washington, probably.
I guess so, huh?
And lower on Freeland than some other folks and Goldie stuff and your stuff. So
wow, this is actually pretty interesting. Also, there's very little of a late swap window tonight. Like there's 8-9 games that all start at 7:15 or 40.
And then 2
20 minutes. I mean, there's really nothing you could do except, if there's any players left, at between 8:10 and 9:30. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, you could swap Wu and Webb for each other, but that's really not much of a difference.
No,
they're basically the same play anyway.
The one less chalky pitcher is probably going to be Soriano for the Angels.
Oh, that's interesting. You think he'll get some? It's funny because every once in a while he shows up and we play him.
Yeah. And, I don't know. I just figure if you have Wu or Webb, who's the Mets, Holmes, that if you need to get off those higher owned pitchers,
then play Soriano and then
play Soriano.
And then what you do is God forbid you actually have some hitters to play with also somehow.
Yeah.
You probably won't though. I mean, you probably won't have any of these last two teams. Actually, that's not true. You have all these Mets, right?
The SaberSim got me Mets.
But the good thing is, I don't think the Mets are going to be like. Okay, so this is what you can do, right? So if you have the Mets, who are basically just pretty big time leverage against Logan Webb, and you get out of these first bunch of games with some good scores,
you're going to
then you could just say, screw that. I'll play. I'll get off of the Mets and go to, well, boy, who are you going to play? Seattle, I guess.
Yeah, you're going to play. You're going to,
I guess,
stack against.
What about San Francisco? Who's pitching for the Mets?
Clay Holmes.
I mean, all San Francisco does is score runs now. It's crazy.
It's true. I mean, they're in a bad park, but it's a good team. Yeah,
that's a good thing you could do it. But again, if you could remember, with like 1-2 games left, to go check that out.
Yeah, I mean, there is an hour here, so you may find that if you have Mets and you late swap after these 6 Central games,
right,
that you end up getting some of this stuff. But the 7:00 games are not great. I mean, other than Houston's kind of good, but there's nothing great. I mean, Minnesota's okay.
All right, so I'm gonna reshare my screen and we're gonna do FanDuel now. Okay. see what we have here. Again, I'll do the same thing. I'll use mine, and then what am I going to do as far as stacks? I'll be greedy. I'll go 4-4-4-3 for this one.
Yeah, I did 4-2-2. I let the 4-2 stuff in, but I didn't let the 4 with the one-offs or anything below that.
Okay, so again, boy, God knows what's going to happen here. I was originally saying it's no big deal. You can play Wu or Logan Webb, and then if you want to get a little different, you play Kremer, and then Yankees are going to look good, and you can probably get to everybody. So
yeah,
Yankees,
this is
Baltimore, I guess.
This is interesting. I'm just looking at mine. Yeah, way different than DraftKings.
So that's going to be interesting to see if that works out the same for me.
Let's see what the difference.
FanDuel seems to be.
We got a question: who are you sweating in Golf Showdown?
Well, I think he's more who's sweating. I think he won like a recommendation for.
Oh, I recommend you don't play because it started 5 hours ago.
No, but maybe is there a late slates the showdown somehow?
Yeah, that's right. There's like a late showdown.
I don't know.
That probably went off already.
I don't think I've ever played it.
I played League of Legends for the first time in a long time, and I got third. I almost won it. Yeah.
Today?
Yeah, today. I hadn't played in a while.
Who did you have? Did you have the LGD?
I had okay, let's see.
I think it was LGD plus whoever played NIP was like the nuts, right?
I think, no, NIP got swept.
That's what I say, like whoever played
NIP. Against them, yeah. No, so I had LGD 4-man with EDG 3-man.
That's it.
And I think the winner was EDG 4 with 3 LGD.
Yeah, well, pretty freaking close, that's for sure.
Pretty close. Yeah, I lost by a few.
What is third get you? What does third get you? Like 500?
No, I got like $660. Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad. A couple points off second.
All right, so let's see. Run contest sims here. No, but I think about that stuff, when he's mentioning the late slate showdown or whatever, like those are things I never even look at. And why is this?
One thing I don't like about the late showdown is I don't think SaberSim has like post-contest sims. It's funny because before there were any sims, I would just play everything and like look at my lineups and be like, do I think these are plus EV? And now I'm so stingy that if I can't grade my lineups, I don't want to play it. Because I don't know if I'm playing plus EV, And
that's so funny.
And I've gotten really stingy about that. Like, well, because I'm playing, but like, am I playing well? I don't know. And then it's like, well, should I be doing this?
Oh my God, look at all that. If I really get to Kyle Freeland on FanDuel, I'm going to be.
Oh, that's Tyler Anderson.
That is the Tyler Anderson.
I mean, if there's anyone, the crafty lefties. Yeah,
absolutely. Okay, moving along here. And then don't worry, boy, it's so funny. These are ranking them by ROI up here on the top, as it's happening here.
Yeah.
And it looks as though Kyle Freeland lineups are like rating as the top ROI lineups. Because you know what it's doing? Because it's getting all these Dodgers.
Yeah.
That's the deal. And who's R. Anthony? Oh, that's the Red Sox guy, right?
Roman Anthony?
Yeah, I guess so.
So it's funny.
Look what Freeland can get you. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of looking at these things. I mean, it gets you like all the bats.
The thing is with bats on FanDuel, the pricing tends to be softer.
Right.
But then you get them higher owned.
Are there any 5K guys on? Did they have 5K guys on FanDuel even?
I haven't played on there in a while. I don't think so.
You just got to look at Ohtani. He's like probably
Ohtani, yeah.
Because I think Judge is less than 5K.
Yeah. Let's see. Wait, what are you getting for pitching?
I'll tell you right now.
Are you really highest on Freeland?
I don't know yet. Hold on. Here we go. No, Mackenzie Gore.
Okay.
Freeland just happens to be in the top 2 ROI lineups.
Right.
And actually, like 5 of the top 10.
Yeah, my top ROI lineup using SaberSim stuff is Dodgers Red Sox game stack with Jose Soriano.
Yeah, so Mackenzie Gore, I mean, like my top owned pitcher. Now, this is across 213 lineups. But you talk about being spread out. I mean, my top owned is 14% only.
Wow.
And then with team stacks, oh, and there it is, Dodgers. There you go.
How is your money exposure?
Yeah, let's go check that out actually.
Because you may have like only 13% Gore, but you may have them in a big buy-in.
Okay, well, first of all, yeah, it's true. First of all, money exposure, Dodgers. That means I have them in my big buying because I'm in the 555, and then everything else is $15 or less.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of Dodgers here. And then as far as pitching goes, as far as exposures, yeah. So Mackenzie Gore is the top. As far as no, that's not true. Jose Soriano, top money exposure to fight being 8%. So I guess that means I probably have or Freeland actually $624. So I promise you, I can tell you what my 555 is. Right?
Yeah.
It's going to be Freeland and Dodgers without me even looking. That's for sure. So let's again, let's save them so I have them. Save them all. And we'll put them in now. Again, there's probably going to be a lot of lineup changes and a lot of everything else. But let's.
So the good news.
Yeah.
Is my highest exposed pitcher using Goldies or SaberSims, although much higher on SaberSim, is Dean Kramer, which
I was going to say the good news is it's not Kyle Freeland.
It's not Kyle Freeland, and they're playing each other. So someone is more likely to get the win there.
Yeah, okay. He'll be like 4-4 after 4.
Yeah, right. They're not guaranteed.
Well, then, listen, there's a certain degree of wisdom for playing Colorado. Like in classic in classic mode, you might expect to see some Colorado in there.
That's right.
Let me just see this and make sure this all changed. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah. So, what I was going to say, I wanted to finish my thought for a second. I never really played the PGA like late showdown, like in a similar way. Like every week, I spend like a lot of time on MMA, and I never play like the televised one. There's always like a second one with like just the main card. It doesn't pay all that much, but like it's all for all these sports with these like secondary like things or whatever. I mean, I'd like to think. Well, the first thing I was going to say is I'd like to think there's some kind of an edge there because very few people are paying attention to it. But then again, like maybe the people that are paying attention to it are the people you don't want to be up against.
I tend to think these like second chance slates, late slates, this
they just get ignored.
They get on one hand they get ignored. On the other hand, you probably get some casuals who are dead on the early stuff.
Right.
And just firing.
The other thing I would say is that I'm looking at this. I just want to make sure. I'm just looking to see what my salary left is. Just scrolling. Yeah.
Other important question is: are you going to play this? There's a showdown in the afternoon.
Oh, this afternoon?
Yeah.
Well, since you brought it up, let's see. Let's see what it is.
Here's about this 13-game main slate.
Let's see what it is. All right. So what game is we talking about here? So showdown.
It's Milwaukee-Miami.
Milwaukee-Miami. Well, if maybe we'll play it. So if we're going to play it, we may as well take a look what the offerings are. Oh my! So there's actually like a
legit. Yeah.
There is legit, and there's a 10. There's a one. You know what? Here we go. Special bonus coverage. So let's do it. So let's enter both of them, and then we'll build the lineups. We don't have the lineups yet.
We don't have them yet, but we'll see what it looks like.
But we'll see what it looks like, and again, we're going to see if we get. So we did. I may have ended up getting last in that one we played yesterday. It's possible.
That's hard to do.
Yeah. Well, when we play nothing but the pitchers and it's like 4-4 after 2, I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. Logan Allen gave up like 3 runs in the first.
The one thing I will say though is that our experiment was very meaningful. Actually, what we did, for those who weren't here, is we did a SaberSim build. We only played literally one lineup in the single entry, and what we did was I was just about to fire in like the first thing that SaberSim gave, But then we were kind of thinking that maybe if anybody was playing that type of contest, they might just do what I did and just run a Saber Sim thing and just kind of, kind of fire it off like that. So what we did was we intentionally took the next lineup, which was leaving 600 on the table or 400 on the table, whatever. And the impact of it is that even though it was a very short field, the one we would have played was actually duped. So we did in fact get off of the duped lineup.
Was it played and we would have duped, or
no, it was duped?
So it would have been three-way duped.
It would have been three-way duped if we played. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
That tells you something.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what, but it definitely says something.
Well, God, I imagine just being not duplicated.
Yeah.
In a
you get 3-to-1 odds against that. You know what I mean? Like that's
in a field that's small. I mean, that's already taking out some of the rake, right? Like.
So So question number one. Okay, we're using the Saber Sim projections. We're making 2 changes, and then how many lineups do we build? Well, you know what we could do? I mean, like one way you could do it is see how many entries are in the contest, right?
You could do that. I mean, if you want to build a field, I think you want to build more.
They're not even.
Yeah, it's a good question. How many do you build?
Well, more than
5K?
I would have built. I was going to build 2352 just because that's how many entries.
Okay.
But you know what? There's going to be dupes. So
yeah,
let's build 1,000. Whatever. Let's see what it is.
I'm building 5,000.
Okay.
Now we got to look at relievers.
Oh no.
I think Miami, though, I don't think they played. A lot of teams didn't play yesterday, so I think everyone is available for both teams.
So the chalk builds are going to be Peralta in the captain and probably some Milwaukee's.
Yeah, you got.
I don't think Quantrill is going to. So now you had this theory that the second best pitcher gets a lot of love. Or
they do they did in the. If we use the old Saber Sim,
like
the classic, then Quantrill is going to get a pretty good amount of love.
Look at this. Here's Quantrill and the captain. Oh, no, a whole bunch of Peralta there. Okay, so let's run the Sims. Let's just see what we would get here. I'm just kind of curious.
If we use
now, again, I have to set. No, I'll be okay. This is
portfolio manager. I mean, we're probably going to get most Peralta than Quantrill in the.
Oh my God, 2% Peralta in the captain.
How many lineups? Let's see.
50.
Wow.
29% Quantrill as advertised.
Wow.
And all of the Miamis. You want to know why I know these are all Miamis? Because I don't know any of their names. These are all Miamis. Let's go. I'm telling you, somebody flipped some kind of switch on Saber Sim over the last couple of days, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting 47% Quantrill and 150, but this isn't the 150 max, right? This is like
it is
70 max. No.
Oh, right. That's true.
70. So let's build 70.
So what I need to be able to do now, okay, the other thing I want to do is I want to check on the big buy-in to see if there's a better way. I think I want to do that. Let's how do I get to the big buy-in? I played the 180.
That's the big buy-in.
Yeah. And how do I get to the second best lineup there?
Yeah.
No. Remember we did that yesterday? You remember
yeah. Because it's 32 man, so you don't. So
you
we just want to sort. Yeah, you want to build. You want your best lineup going in there.
Switch hitter by ROI here, right? Okay, so I probably got one of these, right? Because if portfolio manager is going to prioritize the biggest buy-in anyway.
Yeah.
I probably do have one of these. So let's see if we can identify what that is. So contests. Let's see if we can identify without pulling up DraftKings. This shouldn't be so hard. So let's go contests here.
It's got to have the same formula, right? You're going to have Quantrill and Peralta.
Okay, so here it is. This is. So we have. Well, it's 49.5.
Okay.
So I think I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to leave it.
Is it Peralta and Quantrill?
It's Peralta in the captain, and it does have Quantrill. what I like about it is that like in my MME, and this is probably why the portfolio manager is working, is that in the MME I have like 2% Peralta in the captain.
But do you ever, when the field gets smaller, do you ever look like just see who's playing it and see how many SaberSim users there are?
You know what? It's never small enough for me to, to do that. So yeah, I guess this is good enough. This is kind of Chalk City, USA, I guess. But you know, for the 180, that's fair.
Yeah, you want to be pretty.
Yep. Now, what I got to remember is, and this is what's really rough, is that I got to remember that 3 o'clock. Oh, so here's the second one. So top ROI. Well, actually, the top lineup. That was interesting. So this is rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but it's not ranking by ROI apparently, because this third one is 16%. So it's rated by actually. How is it ranking? That is a question, huh?
It should be.
It says ranked by ROI, but it's not. It's pretty funny, right?
Yeah, I wonder if that's a bug.
All right, which is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Alt Shift. We're going to screenshot exactly this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. Okay. We're going to go into to SaberSim. The SaberSim. This is the SaberSim Discord. And we should go in MLB or support.
Probably support.
All right, let's go into support. Now, is there a specific support? Okay, support. Okay, so let's do this. Apparently, no, I'll say help. It says it is ranking by ROI, but it is not. Let's see this. Let's see this. Let's see if they. Lineup 3 is less than 1, then 1's below it, etc. And it does say ranked by ROI. Serves right, Jennings. The showdown slate anyway.
Yeah. It's Miami kind of day.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll see what they get back.
Andy says Judges 4,900 on FanDuel.
Oh, okay.
We got our answer. Basically a 5K player.
So what I was going to say is I have to somehow remember at 3 o'clock Eastern to check these lineups.
Once the lineups come in, yeah, I mean, you check for no scratches. That's it. There's no weather.
No, it's easy, but Sheets World is a very complicated place. I do a great job of managing time and managing tasks and stuff like that, where it seems as though I can always focus on everything. But during that time slot, like there can be like things that's exactly the wrong time for me to have to check. But I'm going to do it and let's see again if I can try to get last today.
This is keep in mind, be careful. Were you looking at my screen? Because it's 4 Eastern.
No, I know. No. That's why I said 3. That's why I'm going to check at 3.
Yeah.
We'll check at 3.
Yeah.
I presume the lineup's going to be in by 3 o'clock, by like an hour before. But we're going to take a look. All right, so I will get back to you guys, by the way, once I get an answer for this within the SaberSim Discord. And I guess that's going to do it. I'm not going to be around, I don't think. Late. I'm going to try, guys. It's just hard. I got to be somewhere, and just the timing sucks. But worst case, I'm going to be back Monday at 12, I think, with you. And I think next week I'll be in a lot better shape. And then maybe we'll have a special guest. Maybe I'll go live with Bobby from New York. when he comes
Maybe you
to
go
New
live
York.
from Yankee Stadium.
Maybe. All right. I will talk to you guys later.